A trip to the airport for one South Florida woman turned into 3 weeks in ICE custody. And this is 10 Tampa Bay News at 5:30. I'm Dave Wagner.
And I'm Frank Wiley. That woman is now home, also speaking out about what she says happened behind detention center doors. 10 Tampa Bay News anchor Courtney Robinson has that story.
You know, and to have her home was just a feeling of relief, a feeling of joy, and a feeling of being able to protect her again.
An emotional Claudia Rodriguez recounts the weeks she spent locked up in federal custody. She was released on Monday.
I was about to go into my flight, and there were two officers.
It was last month at FLL, Rodriguez, who had temporary protected status and says she has a pending asylum case, was detained while heading to North Carolina.
They just say that I was going to get a few questions and then go home.
But that didn't happen. Rodriguez would end up spending 3 weeks in 2 ICE facilities until her attorneys were able to get her released.
It was an unbelievable feeling. You know, you try to look for silver linings. You try to understand why things happen. And in a moment like yesterday, to have her home and to be with my entire family was again just a feeling of just feeling overwhelmed with gratitude, and just nobody wanted to let her go. We were all just sitting there with her huddling up, and everybody was just touching her and just couldn't believe that she was home.
I do not feel safe because I have also heard stories that people have gotten out and taken back again.
The Venezuelan national has been in South Florida since 2017.
I'm Venezuelan and I feel for Venezuela, but my home is here. This is what I call home.
She has family here. She received her master's degree from St. Thomas University and is still awaiting a court date for her asylum claim.
I feel like I was an animal in a zoo.
She now worries for other detainees.
And it's hard because they don't make it easy for them. They not make it easy for them.
A vow now to fight for their and for her dignity in the immigration process.
I'm not scared because I know I have not done anything wrong, and I know I have the right to fight for my rights.
Rodriguez had her temporary protected status terminated last month following a Supreme Court ruling. The State Department says people from countries like Venezuela, Haiti, and Somalia no longer qualify.